What if I told you there might be more planets hiding in our solar system that we just don't know about yet? Sounds pretty far out, right? But hear me out. Now let me ask you a question. Have you ever looked up at the night sky on a clear, dark night and seen all the stars twinkling above you and wondered just how many of those stars have their own planets? If you're like most people, the answer is probably not really. See, while we've discovered thousands of exoplanets, planets orbiting stars outside of our solar system, we still haven't fully explored even our own cosmic backyard. And this raises a fascinating question. Are there undiscovered planets lurking in the outer reaches of our solar system that we just haven't found yet? It might seem surprising that after all these years of exploring space, we haven't discovered all the planets in our own solar system. But the truth is that the vastness and complexity of space makes it a very challenging task. The planets in our solar system are incredibly distant from each other and from us, which makes it hard to detect them, especially when they're small and dark. But that hasn't stopped us from trying. In fact, scientists have come up with some pretty creative ways to hunt for planets in our solar system. One of the most popular methods is called the transit method, which involves looking for the slight dip in brightness that occurs when a planet passes in front of its star. Another method is known as radial velocity, or the Doppler spectroscopy method, which measures the wobble in a star's motion caused by the gravitational pull of an orbiting planet. We can also use gravitational microlensing to look for planets. This method takes advantage of the fact that when light passes through a massive object like a planet, it bends slightly, creating a magnified image of the background stars. These methods have been successful in discovering many exoplanets, but they're still not very good at finding planets in our own solar system, especially small rocky planets like Earth. But that doesn't mean we've given up. In fact, there's a group of scientists who are on the hunt for undiscovered planets using a technique that has never been used before. They're looking for artificial light. That might sound crazy, but hear me out. Scientists know that if there are planets out there that have the conditions for life, then there's a good chance that intelligent life could have developed there. And if intelligent life exists, then there's a chance they might be using some form of artificial light. So this group of scientists is searching for faint points of light in the outer reaches of our solar system that could be artificial in origin. To do this, they're using data from the Outer Solar System's Origin Survey, a mission that was designed to study the Kuiper belt, the region of space beyond Neptune that contains trillions of icy objects. The OSO's data includes images taken by the Wide Field camera on the New Horizons spacecraft as it flew through the Kuiper belt. The camera can detect faint objects as far away as 100 astronomical units from Earth. Where 1 astronomical unit is the average distance between the Earth and the Sun, at that distance, the camera can resolve objects down to about 50 feet across. One of the main challenges of this search is distinguishing between natural and artificial light sources. Stars are, of course, natural, and they're the most obvious light sources in the night sky. But there are also other natural phenomena that can produce bright flashes of light. For example, there are comets that, as they approach the sun, they can release gases and dust that reflect sunlight and create a bright tail. And then there are things like supernovas, which are the explosions of dying stars that can outshine galaxies. Of course, there's auroras and light shows on Earth. All these natural phenomena can potentially mimic the appearance of artificial lights. So scientists need to carefully analyze the data to rule out these possibilities. So what are the chances of actually finding an undiscovered planet in our solar system? Well, it's tough to say. Some experts believe that there could be several undiscovered planets out there, while others think that we've probably found most of the major planets. But one thing is for sure, the search is far from over. With new technologies and innovative methods, scientists are constantly improving their ability to detect faint objects in the outer reaches of our solar system. And who knows what they might find? Maybe there's a hidden world out there that's been watching us the whole time. Maybe there are civilizations out there that are more advanced than our own and have been observing us from afar. Or maybe, just maybe, we're not alone in the universe. The truth is, we simply don't know what's out there. But that's part of what makes the search so exciting. Every new discovery brings us one step closer to understanding our place in the universe. And who knows what wonders we might find along the way. And while the search for extraterrestrial life may seem like a far-off dream, the reality is that it's happening right now. Scientists are making incredible discoveries about the universe and our place in it every single day. Who knows what the future might hold? Maybe one day soon we'll discover that we're not alone. And if we do, it will change our world forever. But even if we never find life elsewhere in the universe, the search itself is a journey that's worth taking. It's a testament to the human spirit of exploration and our insatiable curiosity about the world around us. As Carl Sagan once said, we're a way of the universe understanding itself, and through our exploration of the cosmos, we're uncovering the secrets of existence itself. So keep looking up at the stars and dreaming of the possibilities. You never know what wonders you might find. Now, this is just one theory about why we haven't found all the planets in our solar system yet. Of course, it's possible that we have undiscovered planets out there, but there are other theories as well. For example, some scientists believe that the planets in our solar system were never all there, that some of them were captured by the sun's gravity from other parts of the galaxy. This raises another fascinating question. Are there other solar systems out there that have planets that could be captured by our sun? The answer could be yes. In fact, there are thought to be rogue planets that wander the galaxy without a star to call home. These planets have been ejected from their solar systems or never even orbited a star in the first place. They just roam the galaxy, wandering aimlessly. And some of these rogue planets could eventually find their way into our solar system. If that happens, the sun's gravity could capture them, and they would become a part of our planetary family. Now, this is just one theory about how our solar system came to be, and there are other theories as well. For example, some scientists believe that the planets formed in a disk of gas and dust around the young sun. Others believe that the planets were captured by the sun's gravity, as it passed through a cloud of gas and dust. But regardless of how the planets got here, the fact remains that we still haven't found all of them. And that raises the question, could there be other solar systems out there that are missing planets as well? The answer could be yes. In fact, there are thought to be billions of solar systems out there that have planets that could be captured by our sun. Most of these planets are likely to be small, dark, and difficult to detect. But with new technologies and innovative methods, scientists are getting better and better at finding faint objects in the outer reaches of our solar system. And who knows what they might find. Maybe one day they'll discover a rogue planet that's been wandering the galaxy for eons. Or maybe they'll find a planet that's been captured by the sun's gravity and is orbiting our star without us even realizing it. The possibilities are truly endless. But here's the thing. Whether or not we find undiscovered planets in our solar system or planets from other solar systems, it really doesn't matter. What matters is that we keep looking, that we keep exploring the universe and pushing the boundaries of what we know and understand. Because the journey is just as important as the destination. Who knows what wonders we might find along the way. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your suggestions for topics that we should cover in the future. And until next time, keep looking up.